of this lab, capacitance and dielectric material, is to study the parameters that affect the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor and to try different configuration of capacitors using a capacitors box. And we will measure the capacitance and study the capacitance inside two coaxial cables. The required equipments are the parallel plate capacitor, a plastic board and a cardboard plate, an LCR meter to measure the capacitance, and a digital multimeter, and of course connecting wires. So in part A and B, we'll be studying the parameters that affect the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. So in part A, we'll study the effect of the distance, the separation between the plates. And in part B, we'll study the effect of dielectric materials. So before starting, we need to measure the diameter of the plate. As you know, C, the capacitance, is equals to epsilon 0 A over D, where A is the surface area in meters squared, D is the separation in meters, C is the capacitance in farad, and epsilon 0 is the permittivity in farad per meter. Okay? So we'll start by measuring the diameter using a ruler. So the error on the diameter is the smallest subdivision divided by 2. In our case, the smallest subdivision is 0.1 centimeter. So the error is 0.1 divided by 2. So we measure the diameter and we record the value of the diameter. After measuring the diameter, (17.8) plus or minus 0.1 divided by 2. Pay attention to the unit and to the number of significant figures. After measuring the diameter, we need to calculate A, the surface area. A is a calculated value. So the error on A, to find alpha A, we need to use the propagation error theory. Alpha A is the partial derivative of A respective to the variable. In our case, it's D. Alpha D squared root mean squared. Pay attention to the unit of A. It's centimeters squared. You need to convert it to meters squared. Now, to measure the capacitance, we need an LCR meter and two connecting wires. So the LCR meter is a digital device. So the error is, or the uncertainty is, the smallest digit. If we connect the connecting wire, in this case we are measuring the capacitance of the wires. Okay, so we have capacitance inside the wires. It's 3.8 plus or minus 0.1 picofarad. The smallest recorded digit is the number is 0.1. Now, after measuring the capacitance, so if we connect the LCR meter to the parallel plate capacitor, we're measuring the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitors and the wires. We need to remove the value 3.8 from the recorded value. Okay, and then we will plot C versus 1 over D. D is the separation between the two plates. So to record the distance between the two plates, we will consider that at 5 centimeters, we are at 0. The separation between the two plates is 0. So if we move this plate 1 centimeter, so the separation between the two plates, in this case, it's 1 centimeter. And don't forget that you have error on measuring the distance between the two plates it's in centimeter. The smallest subdivision is 0.1. So we have error on D, which is the smallest subdivision, divided by 2. And now we start recording the values. We need to connect the LCR meter to the parallel plate. So at 1 centimeter, the capacitance is 30.2 picofarad the unit. Don't forget the uncertainty. The capacitance of the capacitor is 30.2 minus 3.8, 26.6, I think. 1 over D, it's 1 over 1, so it's 100. Pay attention to the number of significant figures, 3 significant figures. Now for 2 centimeters, we move the plate to 7. Now we have a separation between the plates of 2 centimeters. The recorded value is 18.3, 15, 14.5 picofarad. 1 over 2, it's 0.500, significant figures. The same thing for 3 centimeters, 14.9, 11.1, and 0.333. Okay, we'll do the same procedure for 5 centimeters and for 4 centimeters and 5 centimeters. Then you will plot C versus 1 over D. You can use centimeters minus 1 and picofarad, or you can convert it to the SI unit. So farad and meters minus 1. After plotting the graph, don't forget the labels, the title, the unit. We'll use linear regression to find the slope. Using linear regression, we will predict that we have an equation y equals a plus bx, where y is the capacitance in farad or in microfarad, a is the y-intercept, so it's in picofarad or farad, should have the same unit as y, b is your slope, and x, it's 1 over d. So if c is in picofarad, d is in centimeter minus 1, your slope, it's y over x, it's picofarad over centimeters minus 1, so it's picofarad times centimeters. After finding the slope and the error on the slope, you need to find epsilon 0. The permittivity, using the equation C equals epsilon 0 over D, we can conclude that the slope is equal to epsilon 0 times A. We have the value of A and the error of A. We have the value of the slope and the error on the slope. You calculated epsilon 0. It's the slope over A. Pay attention to the unit of epsilon 0. If A, it's in centimeters squared, and epsilon 0, it's in picofarad per centimeters. So in this case, epsilon 0, it's in picofarad picofarad times centimeters, centimeters squared. So epsilon 0, it's picofarad per centimeter. Epsilon 0 is a calculated value. You need to apply again the propagation error theory to find the error on epsilon 0. Don't forget, in this case, we have two variables, the slope and A. Okay. Now, in part B, we'll be studying the effect of adding a dielectric material to the capacitors. As we know that C is equal to epsilon A over D, where epsilon is epsilon 0 times K. Okay, when we are working on vacuum or on free space, like part A, K is equal to 1. Now, if we're answering a dielectric material, we will start with the cardboard. Okay, we need to make sure that the separation of the plates is equal to the thickness of the material. Because we are measuring the capacitance with the dielectric and the capacitance without the dielectric. If you measure the capacitance with the dielectric and the capacitance C0 without the dielectric, in this case, CD it's K epsilon 0 A over D. If we do C dielectric divided by C free space, we'll be able to find K and to find the type of the used material. So let's start with the cardboard. The capacitance with the dielectric material, it's 248.2 plus or minus 0.1 picofarad. Don't forget here you're measuring the capacitance of the capacitor with dielectric material and with the wires. Okay, so don't forget to remove the value of the wire's capacitance. Now for the free space, we remove the dielectric material. We have the same separation, and the value is 126.0 plus or minus 0.1 picofarad. Now CD over C0, you will obtain K. K is a calculated value. Here again we need to apply the propagation error theory. We'll do the same procedure with the plastic plate. We insert the plastic plate. The separation between the plates should be equal to the thickness of the plate. So C with dielectric and C without dielectric. We do the division. We obtain K, the permittivity of plastic board. You calculate alpha K, and then you'll do your own research, and you need to find the type of the material used to fabricate the plastic board and the cardboard plate.